Today, from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 22 carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, 2.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
And taken down just shy of the 40. The Falcons at 4-5, a game under 500. Saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. think probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
They'll try and throw for it here. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Hearns brings it in. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Franklin. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep.
To throw again. Franklin.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
On fourth down, Franklin. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it.
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play. On 1st down, it's right.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Second and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Franklin. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's right.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the 1st down.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. Touchdown. A great effort. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Looking to throw. Franklin. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd down, Franklin.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Franklin. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the...
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's right, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 3rd down, right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Now a give, right side. It's Lucas. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Franklin. He gets it complete to Harris. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Franklin. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
The Falcons send out their punter. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Right. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barrel anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Operating from the gun, Franklin. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Up the middle they go. It's right. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys... Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Right. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's right.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lucas.
That one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Franklin, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Huge 1st down. Got to hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
He's back to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints... So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, this
Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Mariota going to put it up right away. Finding Williams on the check down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Mariota. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. Mariota on 1st down. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield. That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right. Because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Mariota now. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mariota. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25.
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Darnold and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here.
At their own 26.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Now following the sack, Darnold and Carolina left with a 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Darnold. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. Going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. We're scoreless after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now Darnold.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here's Darnold. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Down right around the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your court.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 30 on second down, Mariota. And this one is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
They come up now, third and
5 following the incomplete pass.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Go!
So as they take it over, we step aside. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mariota to throw it.
Screenplay set up for Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Mariota.
He's got his tight end over the middle. That's Ferkser. 2nd and 2.
Mariota again.
He's got room at the 30.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line.
Begin.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On 2nd down and 4, Mariota
Gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. On 2nd and 9, Mariota. His pass caught at the 4. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Mariota. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Marcus Mariota in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. This offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final shot before the break. Darnold, he's going to look deep for more.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep for more. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Wait a second, they declare. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the 25 on second down, Darnold into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Richie Grant, and the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Darnold and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here
at their 25-yard line. A run by Foreman to start the drive. And some room to work. There he goes, right side. 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
D'Onta Foreman,
75 yards.
And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now Matt Rule keeping the offense on the field to go for two here.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold, and he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Mariota. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 34. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. About 3 yards there to the 27. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're... And this time he is in. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Now
Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Touchdown, Panthers.
Laviska Shenault.
69 yards.
And the Panthers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The offense on third down, they've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
95 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll hand it off now. Williams.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
Down to about the 45.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
To throw, Mariota.
Throw caught here by Bird.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way.
Mariota. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Foreman. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now it's Darnold.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry for Foreman.
To about the 35, 2nd down.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
They'll run with Foreman, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the
tonight.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready.
And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Wentz.
Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. And remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over to the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
again. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And some room to roam now.
And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 31-yard line.
36 yards on the play.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Biggest key, the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
Murray now to throw. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Finding Ertz again.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Check 26, check 26. Check 52.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Throwing now is Murray.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Prater's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On third down, here's Gibson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
It was Nick Vigil there on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
47 yards on the ground for him so far.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
Always got some breathing room.
15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A handoff for Gibson.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Here's a give to Gibson.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
A carry for Gibson.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Wentz to the sideline on 4th down. Joey Sly is out there now for the Washington field goal. Sly able to put this one through.
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
That's complete to his running back, Connor. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw is Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
A toss left side for Gibson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
92 yards rushing now for Gibson. He's got a first down.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone. It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it.
And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
Here's Connor on first down going nowhere as he's going to be stacked up behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Dancing to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll run for it with Connor. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll try the left side with Gibson.
And some room to maneuver.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 13 yards there at a Washington 1st.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Running the sweep with McLaurin. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Robinson up the middle.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Wentz.
That's to Thomas, who makes a nice catch.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Running the sweep with McLaurin. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Wentz going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Play action. Now it's Murray. Being chased out left. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
That's complete.
And he takes. To throw, it's Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he'll dump this one off to Connor.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Here's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Cameron Curl, and the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Shotgun now for Wentz. Flushed out right.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wentz to throw. Forced out to his left.
Thomas, boy, that was a great catch.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11 now.
To throw is Wentz. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. From the 44, Murray. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb, and the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Marco Wilson, and the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
Finding Ertz here on the out route.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. From the gun, Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Murray, one final try. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break.